Hello, welcome to you all to Jnana Vahini. In this episode, I wish to present the corporate trends impacting on higher education, and these news have appeared from 16 to 31st May 2023 print media. So in all, there are 8 key points as a corporate trends. 1. IT and ITES jobs most preferred on campuses despite slump. 2. Global CEOs bullish on India, helping boost jobs in private sector. 3. New Vodafone boss takes aim at cost with 11,000 jobs cut. 4. Jobs cuts, uncertainty in IT sector force more professionals to go for gig roles. 5. Professionals open to learning new skills will gain LinkedIn. 6. It is time for India to show higher AIQ. 7. Meta layoffs in India impact fewer than 30 employees. And finally, 8th one, EdTech still the most popular among student founders. The first one is IT and ITES jobs most preferred on campuses despite slump. The information technology, that is IT and IT enabled service sector, continue to be the most preferred sector for campus students despite a fall in fresher hiring and macro factors dampening the growth momentum in the near term. About 32% of students surveyed in Deloitte India's Campus Workforce Trends 2023 survey prefer to work in IT and ITES sectors. Consumer products is the second most preferred sector to work, followed by banking, financial services, insurance, then consulting and auto ancillary. It is quite interesting to find that e-commerce is the least preferred sector to work. The current slowdown is also about a slowdown in inflated salaries, and techies and engineers whose salaries were doubling during the job switches are now getting around 20 to 30% hike. The second one is global CEOs bullish on India, helping boost jobs in private sector. Global giants from Walmart to Apple, Cisco, NXP and Foxconn are looking to step investment in the country, creating more job opportunities in the private sector. During the 5th Rozgar Mela, around 71,000 appointment letters were handed over to new recruits in the government. There is unprecedented positivity for India's industry and investment at the global level. The CEO of Cisco told that they have set up goal for exporting products worth 8,000 crores from India. And similarly, Tim Cook is bullish on manufacturing mobiles in India, and the top executives of the semiconductor major NXP is also upbeat on India's capacity to create a semiconductor ecosystem. And even the Foxconn too has started investment worth thousands of crores in India, and this is how the global CEOs are finding themselves bullish on India and thereby helping boosting the jobs in the private sector. The next one is new Vodafone boss takes aim at cost with 11,000 jobs cut. New Vodafone boss Margarita said she would cut 11,000 jobs over 3 years to help the telecom groups regain its competitive edge. The job cuts are the biggest in the history of Vodafone, which employs 90,000 people directly across Europe and Africa. To consistently deliver, Vodafone must change, and that is the new dictum of the new Vodafone boss. The next one is job cuts, uncertainty in IT sector force more professionals to go for gig roles. The adoption of freelancing and independent work among professionals hit a new high in 2023. The great resignation contributed to an increased demand for gig professionals and an increased supply of high quality talent keen to explore new and flexible work arrangements are the major reasons. Highly skilled talent is now increasingly looking at freelancing as a smarter long-term option or as an alternative career strategy in an uncertain job market. With the advent of AI, things are looking even more uncertain for technology sector. It seemed to make more sense to work on freelance projects than look for another job. Top skills in demand in professional gig economy in 2023 emerged as strategy, marketing, IT and technology, followed by human resources and finance. The next one is professionals open to learning new skills will gain. LinkedIn. LinkedIn's India business grew by 84% since 2020 and almost quadrupled in size over the past 5 years. The priorities of Indian professionals have shifted over the past few years primarily toward work-life balance, flexibility and upskilling. There is also a new trend of young Indian prioritizing working in companies that demonstrate a commitment to the culture and values they support. The future of work will be about potential over pedigree, and professionals who are proactive in their approach to learning new skills, be it IT or coding, stand to gain amidst this great resetting of the workspace. Today, over 722,000 organizations in more than 230 countries used LinkedIn talent solutions to find sources and hire the talent. It is time for India to show higher AIQ. Industry captains suggest regulation, employee training to keep up to date with artificial intelligence. India Inc. needs to reskill employees and improve efficiencies as it seeks to keep pace with the rapid growth of artificial intelligence. India must prioritize regulation for artificial intelligence ethics, data privacy and protection of intellectual property rights while reskilling the workforce where jobs are at a risk and building an AI-ready workforce proactively. Generative AI has the potential to transform Indian businesses by enabling personalized customer experience, boosting productivity, accelerating innovations and revolutionizing the education. And companies that want to use AI to make business more efficient must also invest in training employees to build a more data-driven culture and make data accessible through data analytics and business intelligence tools to help in decision making. So the next one is Meta layoffs in India impact fewer than 30 employees. Meta's workforce in India has been left mostly unscathed by the last leg of global layoffs by the American tech giant. Meta has let go of less than 20 to 30 employees in its Indian teams. Between the layoffs in April and May, the company has let go of 10,000 employees, and in the November layoffs last year, Meta sacked 11,000 employees. As of December 2022, Meta had over 86,000 employees around the world. Its workforce in India is estimated to be between 300 to 400, and this likely explains the relatively small number of layoffs that have happened here. And the next one is EdTech, still the most popular among student founders. For student founders, the EdTech has been found as the most popular among the student founders, while EdTech had a 12.7% share, down from 16.3% last year, health tech 10%, and new age tech starts 8.5%, including Web 3.0, crypto and blockchain technologies formed the next two popular cohorts. More and more students are trying to come into EdTech space, but the ones who are getting funding are far and few in between. While around 2/3 of the student founders organized from medium resource colleges, only a third were from high resource colleges. Bangalore accounted for 17.7 startups, down from 21% in the previous edition, followed by Delhi, National Capital Region, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai, and similar shares in the previous edition. To summarize, the information technology, that is IT and IT-enabled service sector, continues to be the most preferred sector for campus students despite a fall in fresher hiring and macro factors dampening the growth momentum in the near term. 2. Global giants from Walmart to Apple, Cisco, and NXP and Foxconn are all looking to step investment in the country, creating more job opportunities in the private sector. 3. New Vodafone boss Margarita said she would cut 11,000 jobs over 3 years to help the telecoms groups regain its competitive advantage. Fourth one, the adoption of freelancing and independent work among professionals hit a new high in 2023. With the advent of AI, things are looking even more uncertain for technology sector. It seemed to make more sense to work on freelance projects than look for another job. Fifth one, today over 720,000 organizations in more than 230 countries use LinkedIn talent solutions to find, source and hire the talent. Sixth one, industry captains suggest regulation, employee training to keep up to date with artificial intelligence. Seventh one, Meta's workforce in India has been left mostly unscathed by the last leg of global layoffs by the American tech giant. Finally, for the second year in a row, the most popular sector among student founders in India continues to be EdTech. Thank you for listening to this presentation.